Hey guys, before we get into the video, I want to quickly say that I recorded this after Nelly released his statement, and in the process of uploading I had some issues. During that process of resolving those issues, more information was released where she's now saying that she basically was raped without protection, and saying that Nelly did not use a condom. Of course, he's denying it, his attorney is denying it as well. And you know, if you're claiming someone did this to you, then I'm sure she went to the hospital and all of those things. So we'll see what happened. I did not want to not say this part and then get into the video, and then there were like missing pieces, and I did not feel like re-recording the entire video, so that's why I'm just including this in the beginning. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the video. What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. Now, I did not report on this story when it first came out because I was waiting for Nelly to release his statements. I completely understand that we live in a day and age where, you know, social media, the news, YouTube, whatever that is, you know, it's great to hop on a story when it's hot for views and all of that, and you can cover yourself by saying things along the lines of course, we can't confirm these allegations, you know, this story is still developing and things like that. But, you know, I don't do this for the views and any of that. Yes, I love the views. I love every single one of you supporting me. And of course, we all want success and want to see the number counts and all of those things, you know, go up. But when it comes to serious stories like this, I like, you know, to wait and get more information. So basically, I'm going to get to, you know, what really happened, and then get to Nelly statements that he released, and then, you know, move on from there. So basically what happened was rapper and singer, I should say at this point, actor, businessman. I mean, he has a lot going on for himself. But Nelly was arrested about 4:37 a.m. on Saturday on his tour bus at a Walmart in a town outside of Seattle after a woman called 911 and reported that she was raped by the rapper. Commander Steve Stalker, who is a spokesman for the Urban Police Department, confirmed the news. Now, Nelly attorney Scott Rosenberg confirmed that Nelly was released from jail pending the investigation and will continue his tour. Yes, Nelly is on tour. He also added in an email sent to the press that the claim is completely fabricated allegations. He continued, "Our initial investigation clearly establishes this allegation is devoid of credibility and is motivated by greed and vindictiveness. I am confident that once this accusation is thoroughly investigated, there will be no charges. Nelly is prepared to address and pursue all legal avenues to redress any damage caused by this clearly false allegation." Now, of course, when it comes to the rape part of things, I'm going to go ahead and read Nelly tweets, and then I'm going to speak on it in more details. Of course, Nelly started a tweet with, "Nah, y'all know I ain't doing no ish like that." So, you know, that's how he started it. But I'm going to go ahead and read from, you know, beginning to end of what he had to say. Before all of this happened, or the allegations came out, he posted this tweet. Anytime you feel like the whole world is against you, you need to scratch that itch. It's really you against the whole world, because the whole world don't know you exist. And then his caption was "any tuts," basically posting something to interact with, you know, his fans on Instagram. Then after, you know, he went to jail and the allegations and all of that came out, he tweeted, "Let me say that I am beyond shocked that I have been targeted with this false allegation. I am completely innocent. I am confident that once the facts are looked at, it will be very clear that I am the victim of a false allegation." He continued, "I do want to apologize to my loved ones for the embarrassment and for putting myself in a situation where I could be victimized by this false and defaming allegation. I also want to thank my fans for their unwavering support. They know me. I assure you I will be vindicated, and I assure you I will pursue every legal option to address this defaming claim. Thank you." He continued to be absolutely clear, I have not been charged with a crime, therefore no bail was required. I was released pending further investigation. And then he captioned that one, facts. Anyways, that's what Nelly had to say, or I should say he tweeted. The part that really stuck with me was, I do want to apologize to my loved ones for the embarrassment and for putting myself in a situation where I could be victimized by this false and defaming allegation. For putting myself in a situation. Now, at this point of your life and career, Nelly, I'm sure you've had a lot of experiences, be it with groupies, people throwing themselves at you, people just being in your presence to ride your wave, whatever the case might be. At this point, you're smart enough to understand that. So I don't care if you're on tour with your homies and they're going to call you your party pooper, whatever name they're going to call you. You have to make that clear to them, like, look, y'all want to hang out with groupies, girls after the whatever, find the nearest hotel. Hell, find your own tour bus. Hell, rent a car. Do whatever you have to do. But I do not want any strangers on my bus. I do not want no one that I do not know and trust in any close vicinity to me. And if it's a meet and greet situation, make sure your security is right there. People you trust and know are right there, so no one can claim any funny business. Now, that statement is very vague. So did he cheat, right? That, you know, some people could go down that road. Did he cheat? Did he put himself in a situation where he did cheat, and then after the person wanted something else after that and he said no, and they were like, okay, watch me ruin your career and cry rape, you know? So what situation did he put himself in for this person to be brave enough? Or did the person come on a tour bus and they were rejected? Like, no, I have a girl, I'm good. Absolutely not. And they felt embarrassed, and due to that rejection went ahead and said, okay, watch me mess you up, because those are some really strong allegations to make. Now, we all know that statement is very vague. So what situation did you put yourself in? So my only advice is, at this point, Nelly, you know, Nelly have been in the business for so long, and you know, he is one of those very diverse artists. I mean, he's on tour with was it Florida Georgia line, because of his country crossover and all of that. He's done music with NSYNC and so from hip hop to pop to country. You know, he have a wide range of fan base, and he's been in the business so long to know at this point, you know, the groupies, the people who, you know, looking for a come up and all of those things, to know what's best. Now, I completely understand his girl, Miss Jackson, is going to be on the Platinum Life. So she have her own life. She have her own things to handle and things to do. So, of course, you know, she can't just abandon what she's doing with her career to just be on the road with him all the time. But bring her on a road with you, or make sure you have your, you know, security and people there to block people out of the way, so that you have people that can vouch for you and be like, nah, no one was on that bus, by the way, we have security footage. You know what I'm saying? You have to protect yourself when you are an artist, because, you know, there's people out here that would just lie on you and ruin everything for you. So I'm glad that, you know, he spoke up. Of course, when all of this happened, Miss Jackson, Instagram have the option where you can turn your comments off. So her comments were turned off, you know, on most of her pictures. But if you go further down on her page, you know, some of them are still turned on, because she did not want to deal with any of the backlash or whatever. Because you know how, you know, social media work. You know, they will find you guilty before you even have your day in court. Luckily for Nelly, you know, people are just like, yeah, come on, he's Nelly. What he need to rape somebody for, you know? So we will see, because these are really serious allegations. Now, Jordin Sparks and her boyfriend and her love facial expression was exactly my mood when I read this or saw the news. I was like, what? You know, and TMZ completely caught her off guard with that. I can't post that little clip here because of course it's copyright in the TMZ and I don't want, you know, no issues here. So, but basically it was 50 seconds where Jordin basically said, you know, she was at the airport with her man and she was just like, wow, I've worked with Nelly, nice guy, very respectful. I do not want to speak on that. And I don't blame her because that's how they trap you. You say something wrong or inappropriate before the guy even had his day in court, and next thing you know, people are coming after you. So I'm glad she didn't elaborate and TMZ left her alone. They also caught up with Akon at the airport and he was like, absolutely not the Nelly I know. He's a very nice guy, a sweet guy, a stand-up guy. You know, he gives back, all of those things. So absolutely not the Nelly I know, and I know that he will be vindicated. That's what Akon had, you know, to say. So all that is for Nelly, I'm wishing you nothing but the best. And to the young lady, you know, if this is not true and you did this to ruin this man's career, God bless your soul. You know, if it's, you know, I'm not even gonna say if it's true, I'm just gonna leave it at that because, you know, I don't want it to look like I'm taking his side and I'm victim blaming. I don't want to get that deep into it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end it here until, you know, they have the day in court. My Vanna loves, I'm wishing you all an amazing day. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.